Hello, I'm Mimi. My Instagram community just reached 150,000 followers, and although I like my art style, there are much more skilled and experienced artists on the platform who don't necessarily have as many followers. So why do I have followers when not every artist does? In this video, I'm going to explore why Instagram doesn't care about how good our art is and why that doesn't matter. It's really easy if you're an artist posting on social media to associate how many likes and followers you have with how good you think your art is, but I'm hoping that I can show you that they're two completely different things. Here are some artists on Instagram who all create beautiful art in different styles. Some of them have less than 1,000 followers, some of them have over 100,000 followers. And I want you to notice that you can't tell how many followers they have because it's not something that measures how nice their art is. I don't even really want to tell you how many followers they actually have because I don't want it to influence what you think about their accounts, but I will show you at the end of the video if you're really curious to know. Instagram runs on a hamster wheel of social engagement. All it cares about is keeping people on its platform for as long as possible, so it needs posts that engage people's attention. It's a machine that's trying to measure how much humans like a post on its platform, but the only way it can do that is by measuring things like how long people spend looking at it, how many of them like, comment, share, and save, and how many people engage with your account in general. It doesn't know that this post is a piece of art that you created. It doesn't really care at all what the content is, it just cares about how people interacted with it. Instagram doesn't measure whether people enjoy our art, it only measures whether people tap an icon at the bottom of what we post. But that's not how humans measure or express whether we enjoy a piece of art. Instagram doesn't tell us anything about what makes your art beautiful or unique or heartwarming. It doesn't know about all of the people who are on their phones and enjoyed seeing your art but didn't press a button on their screen. It doesn't know how much progress you've made in developing your style or how excited you were to create your latest illustration or the story behind your inspiration. You can't really see your art at all. You can only see a content post and how much social engagement that post got. If it gets lots of engagement, then it thinks it must be pretty good, and if you do that often, then it thinks that your account must be worth sharing to new people and you'll be more likely to get new followers. Instagram has a really simple set of metrics that don't take into account a lot of the things that people experience when they see art that they like. So I just want to help you be able to separate the metrics that Instagram uses to measure what you post with how good your art is and how you feel about your art. Now, your art post might just happen to also meet the metrics that Instagram does value, and in that case your account might get lots of followers, which is kind of what happened to me. But that doesn't have anything to do with how good my art is necessarily. It means that my posts ticked Instagram's boxes of engagement, and those are two different things. Now you might be thinking that sure, Instagram doesn't know what my art looks like, but if people enjoyed my art more, then they'd hit the like button and I'd get more engagement, so it must be an accurate measure for how much people like what I create. But I just don't think that's the whole story. Do you scroll through your feed and hit like on every single piece of content? Sometimes I might do purely because I know that it's something that will help support creators, but I don't think it's a very realistic way for most people to interact with a platform. I hardly engage at all on my personal account. I'm a total lurker even though I enjoy all of the accounts that I follow. So I don't think that the absence of an engagement on your art means that someone didn't like what they saw. I think it just means that they didn't go out of their way to tell you about it. So no, I don't think that Instagram really cares about how good our art is. It cares about how much time people spend being engaged with the platform. And that's what it wants to measure, so don't let your worth as an artist have the same metrics. If you don't want to play Instagram's hamster wheel of engagement and just want to make art for you and nobody else, then do that. Your followers might not grow as fast, but if that doesn't matter to you, then it doesn't matter. If you do want people to interact with your posts more though, then think about how you can make posts that encourage more engagement. Post things that make people feel something and they might feel more compelled to tell you about it. Art can make people feel happy, inspired, impressed, or excited. It can make them feel cozy, related to, make them laugh or cry. Even controversy gets people engaging, although it might not always be the kind of engagement you want in your life if you're anything like me. You can also think about how you engage yourself, because you can build a community by commenting and messaging other artists to create friendships. Basically, it's what they always taught you in school, that you should treat others how you want to be treated, because if you comment positive things on other people's accounts, they're way more likely to want to return the sentiment, and that's a powerful thing on a social platform. I think the reason that my posts seem to do well on Instagram is that I make cute, simple art that is bold and stands out in somebody's feed or the explore page. It's positive, it makes people feel good, and it's easy to hit like on. I was also very consistent for a full year, so from the point of view of Instagram's metrics at least, my account must be a fairly safe bet to recommend to new people. Now, if you like these artists that I showed you earlier in the video, they're all really great, so go and follow them on Instagram. This is how many followers they have at the time of filming if you were curious. Also, if you'd like some additional help on your creative journey, then consider joining my community over on Patreon, where you get access to my drawing tutorials, monthly illustration club, and lots of other goodies that I share each and every month. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then I'd love it if you could give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already for more art videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!